Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. A bit late this evening, but I had a little technical difficulty. But I'm here today. We are here talking about trust. Trust is to have confident belief in faith in something. And what I've realized with my own journey is that trust is not something that we easily accept for ourselves. You know, someone once told me that, hey, you have trust issues. At first I got angry, and then I sat down and I thought about it, and I was like, they're right. And for someone who came out of church, I said, I didn't know who I was in the divine. Meaning, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know the God that's in me. I did not really have that special connection with the divine. To know and trust myself in Him, knowing and trusting what He's placed in me, knowing and trusting that whatever it is, my purpose will come to pass. Now, a lot of us, if we're honest with ourselves, do you really trust yourself? Do you trust the divinity spirit that's placed in you? Do you trust the universe? To you, God. To some of you, God. To some of you, your spirit guide. Whatever it is, do you trust them or whatever entity it is that you believe? Do you trust in them enough to just allow life to take place? Because you see, we're easily lenient on someone else. And it's in my case, leniently to lean on someone else, to trust on someone else. When the Bible itself says, trust no man. Because we're human. And a lot of us, if we're not awakened, so consciously, we're asleep. And so, how are you going to trust someone that's sleeping? Someone that's not consciously awakened? Someone that is blind, that is going to lead you right into the ditch because you yourself is blind. This is something I've learned on my journey. And I speak my truth here. Because a lot of choices I made in life is because I didn't have enough trust in the God in me. I didn't trust the process. I didn't trust the plan. Well, first of all, I didn't know the plan because I didn't know Him. By not knowing Him, I didn't know myself, my values. Who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? I speak this way because sometimes we go about doing things on our own. We want to do things that pleases us, things that seems right, seems things that looks good to others, when it's not the plan. It's not within the plan. And so we struggle. Not saying that because of awareness you won't struggle, of course, but you will have a different mindset. So in your struggle, you are not going to be depressed and anxious and resentful and full of hate. You're not, because you know what? In that process, because you awaken, In that process, whatever it is you're going through, you will be at peace, you would be in harmony, and joy will fill you. That is the difference when you are in alignment with the divine. Now, when you're not in alignment with the divine, you will astray. You will go through some obstacles and some strenuous things that life will throw at you, that if it's not by the grace, you could lose your mind. Now, a lot of people go through stress and depression. And sometimes some people don't understand it, because if you've never went through depression, you would never understand. Because that's something people cannot even explain, because I've been through it. It's something you cannot explain. You cannot explain why I'm sad, why I'm crying, why I feel like this. It's something you cannot explain, because it's a turmoil within. It's a turmoil that is going within. And then someone on the outside looking at you, they only see this, but they don't see the turmoil that is going within. Listen, I'm trying to save you guys a lot of headaches, a lot of hiccups that happens. I'm trying to save you guys from it, because I've been there. I've walked the walk. And the results are not sweet at all. The results can be very frustrating when you don't allow the divine to take charge of your life. Mind you, yes, I do believe that God gives us a choice. Choose whatever it is that you want to do today. But within that choice, you should ask yourself this question: what I'm doing, how is it benefiting others? Not you, because we are all connected. We are here to help each other in whatever way that you can. That should be our sole mission. So your question should always be, this that I'm doing, how is it going to benefit someone else today or tomorrow? Look at the crisis that we're in. If it was to get worse, what you have now today, will it benefit someone in a natural disaster or in a catastrophe? That is when you will know that what you're doing, the path that you're on, if it is the ego that's allowing you to go that path, or if it is the true path that the divine has set for you. Listen, it's important to know thyself. When you know yourself, you would know the God that is in you. The God that says that nothing is impossible to those that believe. To the God that is in you that says you can move mountains. But you have to know Him. You have to trust Him. And it's different for everyone. Whatever it is, whatever entity that you may believe in. The Divine Mother. The Divine Mother, the Spirit guides, the Infinite Spirit, whatever it is. Because if you believe, because this is what trust is. Trust is a belief. If you believe in this entity, you should be able to trust him or her 100%. They're always talking to us. The God Spirit is always talking to us. It's only if we listen. So when you have that instinct or that urge or that nudge or that gut feeling, go with it. But you have to have a clear mind. That means you must be at peace and harmony with the divine. Because if your life is chaotic, you're all over the place, your mind is rattling, how are you going to hear the voice clear enough? How are you going to be able to trust? Because first of all, your life is in shambles. You may have numerous of voices talking to you, and you won't know which path to take. Today I encourage you, trust the God that's in you. Trust your instinct. Put all fears aside, because we all have them. If we're honest with ourselves, some of the things that we are so fearful about is ridiculous. But you know why we're fearful? Is because we don't know Him. We don't know the God that's in us. To trust Him enough to know that everything is going to be all right. To know that everything will work out together for those that love Him. I love you guys. It's always a pleasure to be in your company. Today my laptop decided to fall asleep on me. So I resorted to my iPad. But I thank you all for listening to me today. I hope you guys have a pleasant evening. Love you guys. Peace, harmony, and joy. Let love guide you.